attend in these open ski finals. Boys are up next. Big Mitchell Trim is ready to go. And the man with, well, the best looking man in surf lifesaving, Jet Kenny, is on the line. Big bad Benny Carberry leads the overall point score after a win in round 1 and a second place in round 2 at Coolum. He'll be looking to get another podium finish here. We head further down the page. All the big names in surf ski paddling are there, and they're close enough, if good enough. This is one of the most open of all the series in the Ocean 6 Summer Series. Anyone can win if they get 3 big results from here on out. And Jack, we've got to be careful because we missed Bonnie Hancock flying out on the outside in the last one, and we don't want to do the same here again.
Well, Josh, it could certainly be another surprise winner, and I see Wes Berg has lined up in this men's ski race, and we know he loves a wave. Could he be one that pushes the pace or pushes himself through this surf and gets himself a win?
He's the big coach at Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. He hasn't done a lot of racing in the last couple of years. He had a neck injury, a little comeback after that, and now he just dips in and out. Mitchell Trim doesn't dip in and out. He puts that paddle in, he rips it through, he gets going. He is absolutely flying on that right-hand side there. A couple of boys alongside him on the way out, and they've negotiated that early break very, very easily compared to the girls. Jet Kenny goes up and over and almost in. There's a lot of white water there. He's struggling to keep it in. Oh, he looks like he's doing some kind of dance and not really paddling, because that is not what you want. And he got absolutely belted. But have a look at Benny Carberry in the center of the screen. He's not hanging around. He is so strong. He could be the strongest man in surf life saving at the moment. He's 6'2", and he is 100 kilos of pure power. Jamo Porter, he's the same height, but he's definitely not 100 kilos. He's trying to get that ski going as Mitchell Trim. He's on the back chute as well. Looks around, wonders what's happening. 5 or 6 guys are off at the moment. A few have got the extra swim. Jet Kenny is absolutely gone. He goes over and around as Mitchell Trim gets smashed as well. Jet Kenny gets smashed at the back. A couple more get smashed at the back, and our leaders, they're out in front and absolutely flying. Nathan Neal from Allura's there. I think I saw Jake Nicholson ski as well, as a couple more begin to go backwards. And if you're swimming at the moment, you're out of this one. And if you're on a back chute, you're definitely gone.
Well, Trim was our early leader, but he got hit fairly heavy as he got to that back bank. And Benny Carberry has made very light work of that break here at Fairhaven. James Porter joins the top 4, as does Jeremy Collins. Josh making his way on the outside.
Out and around. Ben Carberry, well, I think his ski leg's been one of the most improved all season long. We're back with Jamo Porter. He's up in the mix at the moment. Nathan Neal pushing very, very hard in second place, trying to hang on. Jamo Porter there in third, and Collins off the back at the moment. But it was tough on the way out. Getting home will be just as difficult. You've got to make no mistakes. Find a wave that's big enough to get you to the beach, but not too big, so you've got to take the risk. Ben Carberry lifts the rating. He finds a runner almost immediately. He starts to run down. It starts to open up, but there's a wave on out the back. It looks like Neal will be on it. Maybe. No, I think he's fallen off the back, so it just filled up there. And Ben Carberry turns for home, and it looks like he'll pick this one at the moment. It looks like it was going to get really big, but there's a really big one out the back. The boys are going to start to come down it. It is Jamo Porter on the left-hand side. Neal in the middle. Collins goes down the mine. Collins is up. Oh, he's been back shot. That's going to go in the air. Oh, it gets shot over the front, and just like that, Jeremy Collins says goodbye. He's off the wave. Oh, Nathan Neal's gone sideways, flipped over and gone in the water. Jamo Porter stayed upright. He's the only man who can really challenge Ben Carberry for the win here, who's done it as easy as you'd like. Safety first the entire way. For a big bad fella, he showed a lot of finesse on the way home there, a lot of skill, and well, quite a lot of class. He'll get out in front. They won't beat him up the beach, and this will be Ben Carberry's second win of the season. He's got 2 wins and a second place after this one. Almost impossible to beat on the overall point score. So Ben Carberry, congratulations. What a performance here in the Open Men's Ski Final at Fairhaven Round 4. He's on top. The man from Warilla now racing at Burleigh Heads Mowbray Park. A big win for Ben Carberry.
Well, James Porter, he took the smart option. He didn't take the big wave out the back. The other 2 boys ended up coming off, slewing and going sideways. James Porter held his ski, took the option to sit back, and now finishes in second place.
Mitchell Trim managed to get around. Oh, Nathan Neal, the little trip there from Allura. He got back on, got the job done. Jake Nicholson's come from the clouds, because because we don't know where Jeremy Collins is. There's his ski there. And the other sprint up the beach, Mitch Trim's done a great job to get back into this one. Mitchell Allums there as well, Tannen Linden. And Taddy McDonald rounds out the top 8. But Ben Carberry put on a clinic of big wave ski paddling. He's on top, Porter and Neil. Wes Berg sneaks in to the top 10 after winding back the clock. Ryan Peroz, Jet Kenny, Bo Wheeler and Chris Hunt were the only ones that finished.
Ocean 6 ski race champion Ben Carberry. Great start, great finish.
Yeah, I got off to a pretty good start. I was in a bit of a deep water at the start, but I managed to get on nice and quick and get a couple of good strokes in and make it over the first little shore and then sort of set my race up from there.
Mate, out the back, there's a couple of little bombs that come through as well. You managed to just sneak over. Must have been a good feeling.
Yeah, I was a little bit worried. I copped the little one and I thought it was going to slow me down enough to sort of get hit by those next ones, but sort of put it in a couple of good strokes and then got straight over him, so I was laughing.
He was laughing all the way to the lead on the overall point score there. Jamo Porter's jumped up into second place after a big performance. The Taswegian Sam Norton into third and Jet Kenny into fourth after a couple of big performances. Nathan Neal sneaks himself inside the top 16 after today's